This video is sponsored by DraftKings.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Man, it is fight week for UFC 303 this coming Saturday and International Fight Week. Your boy is gonna be there. So if you're in the area, come see me, baby. Come get my autograph, come hang out, come say what's up. But even though Conor McGregor, Michael Chandler isn't gonna be on this UFC 303 card, it is still a banger, man. I'm gonna be breaking down and telling you my thoughts on the main card for this fight card. Let's get into the video.
What up, everybody? Everybody, what's up, everybody? Where is Sweet Tea at? God, I could have sworn I saw him. Anyway. UFC 303 is this Saturday in Vegas. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partners of the UFC. It's a banger of a card with the light heavyweight title on the line in the main event. From the much anticipated title fight to the exciting undercard bouts, DraftKings is giving new customers a shot to get in on the action all night long. New customers who bet just $5 gets $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Wonderboy. The crown is yours. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is the one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you can join in on all the fun and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers, use my promo code Wonderboy and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code Wonderboy only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Dude, let me go find this guy. Where's Sweet Tea at?
Where is this dude?
Sweet Tea!
Dude, where is he? I definitely hear him. Sweet Tea, what are you... Sweet Tea! What are you doing, bro?
Channeling my inner Yuri for this weekend's UFC 303. It's gonna be intense, and I gotta get my mind right. If you'll excuse me.
Sorry. My bad. All right, you guys, UFC 303 is sick. It's going to be a banger, y'all, and I hope you guys tune in. Even though I'm going to be talking about the main event, the prelims are still a banger. I mean, we got Michelle Waterson on the card. She's versus Gillian Robertson. Andre Orlovsky, I feel like this dude has been fighting for the UFC since like 95, all right? This dude has been fighting for the UFC and fighting MMA for years. He's fighting Martin Buday. We got Peyton Talbot versus Giannis Gamori. We got Cub Swanson versus Andre Fila on the card. We got some all kinds of variety on this fight card. Main event, main card coming at you. Starting off with the main card with the first fight, we got Ian Machado Garry versus Michael Venom Page. This is definitely should have been a main fight or a main event on another card. I mean, I would love to see this fight go more than 3 rounds, that's for sure. It should have been co-main event. I mean, come on. These guys are some of the best strikers in the UFC, in the welterweight division. I'm so looking forward to this fight, man. My man, Michael Venom Page, this dude has 22 wins, only 2 losses, all right? He's got 13 KOs and 13 first round finishes. My man Ian Garry is 14-0. He's undefeated with 7 wins by KO, 1 submission, and 4 first round finishes. So both of these guys are at the highest level, especially when it comes to the striking game. Now, is it smart for Ian Garry to go out there and just strike with MVP? I don't think so. Even though Ian Garry is a great striker, but I don't think he's on the same level as Michael Venom Page, especially when it comes to the distance management, the blitzing, just the speed, period. I think Michael Venom Page is really, really fast. He's very accurate and very versatile. But I think Ian Garry is a very intelligent fighter. His fight IQ is very, very high. He's definitely going to be prepared. Spent most of his time in Brazil getting ready for this card. So if I was him, I would be mixing it up. Not just striking, but obviously working my grappling, trying to lay and hang on this guy up against the fence if I can, looking for my takedowns if it's there, just to try to somehow fatigue this guy. Now, what makes MVP so scary is that he's faced some of the best grapplers over at Bellator. They couldn't do it. right? He's got like a superpower, this guy, when it comes to defending off wrestlers. You've seen a lot of first round finishes with MVP, and a lot of those were like face crushing knees to the face. I feel like anytime this guy hits you anywhere, hits his opponents anywhere, he's damaging. I mean, he threw a leg kick at one dude and like literally tore the dude's patella tendon with a shin kick to the kneecap. Ridiculous. He crushed Cyborg's face. I've never seen a man have their face crushed in MMA before in my life until then. The guy is so dangerous everywhere, which makes this guy so special. I'm so looking forward to this fight. Who do I have winning this fight? By the way, let me know in the comments down below when I get to these fighters, who you got in the comments. Let me know who you think's gonna win, but I'm definitely leaning towards my man Michael Venom Page for this fight. It's gonna be exciting. I do think if MVP touches Ian Garry on that chin, I think he's gonna be able to put him out. That's going to be very difficult. That's going to be very, very difficult because Ian Garry is so intelligent when he goes out there and prepares for fights. But I am leaning towards my man MVP. Let me know, guys. Let me know who you got. Next up, we got a good one for you guys. We got Myra, Bruno Silva versus Macy Chasson. Great fight. Myra is predominantly a grappler. She's throwing them arm bars from her back. She's got 7 wins by submission and 7 first round finishes. She submitted Holly Holmes with almost like a reverse rear naked choke. Her defense is fairly good too, especially when she's fighting a fighter like Holly Holmes, great striker. But Macy has got a 6-inch reach advantage. You got Myra with a 66-inch reach and Macy with a 72-inch reach. If I was Chasson, keep the fight standing, man. She's vicious with her striking. She's vicious with her ground and pound. You gotta watch out being in Myra's guard because she will throw up arm bars left and right and she'll take that arm home with you. I think Macy Chasson's got it. If she can keep the fight standing, she's got the reach advantage. Very difficult to take down. Picks her apart. I think she gets the dub. Next up, third fight on the card. We got Roma Dolidze versus my man with the plan, green eggs and ham, Anthony Smith. I mean, that's all I gotta say. My man Anthony Smith won his last fight. Let's go via submission. My man Roman, fairly new in the UFC, only 3 fights. Anthony Smith, I'm pretty sure I'm older than him, but this dude has got like 50-something, 58 MMA fights altogether. Ridiculous, this guy, man. I do believe he's got like 19 KOs, 15 submission wins, and 21 first round wins, man. This dude is a stud. He's lost to some guys that you thought he was gonna win, but that happens with everybody, right? I think Anthony Smith is gonna go out there and put a clinic on this. I think this is a great fight for him to kind of keep working his way back up into that division to let everybody know that he is still there. Now, Roman, very well-rounded fighter, doesn't mind taking the fight to the cage and to the ground. He's got great grappling. He's got crazy knees from the clinch. And with his right side forward, when he lets that left leg go, leg, body, head, it's doing damage. He loves to throw that left high kick. So very well-rounded. Both guys very well-rounded. But I think with Anthony Smith, with that experience, with some of the guys that he's faced in the past, I gotta give it to my man Anthony, man. I gotta keep cheering for the veterans. You know what I mean? I'm a veteran myself, so my man Anthony's gonna win this thing. Next up on the card, we got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Starting off with my man Diego Lopez, great fighter, making a quick turnaround after finishing Sadiq Youssef in the first round. I believe it was April of 2024, so making a quick turnaround back to UFC 303. The guy's got very basic striking, kind of more of a boxing stance, got a heavy leg kicks, but it's got power in his hands. Very big for this division. So great striker, fairly well-rounded, but basically sticks to his striking, man. Very heavy hands, wants to put you to sleep. The dude's on a 3-fight winning streak as well. It's gonna be a banger. Now, my man Brian Ortega needs no introduction. This dude is a monster everywhere. His last fight was in February against Yair Rodriguez 2. The first time he fought him, ended up popping his shoulder out. Fought this dude in February and finished him with a 3rd round. I think it was an arm triangle. It was nasty, man. And he took some hits in this fight. The dude can take punishment and keep on moving forward and finish the fight. As much as my man Lopez, his striking is good, his kickboxing is good, but you can't get a better striker than Yair Rodriguez. And once you face off against that guy, Yair, all these other strikers just don't feel the same, man. The speed's not there. Maybe the power's not there. I don't know. I think Ortega's going to go out there and put him to sleep or take his neck and cash some checks. I'm going for my man Brian Ortega. Next up, the main event of the evening, Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka 2. I don't know if you saw the very first fight. Epic, all right? A few things that you gotta think about and you will probably see again in this fight as well is Yuri Prochazka eating Alex Pereira's space, moving forward the entire time, which I thought it looked great for Yuri Prochazka during that fight. It looked like he was winning. He was throwing a lot of techniques, but when Alex Pereira hits you with anything, he could hit you in the pinky and it will hurt like heck, man. I'm pretty sure in the first round, Alex Pereira hit Yuri Prochazka with 3 low calf kicks. He was hurting the whole time, trying to switch sides because of the pain, but that didn't slow him down. Ended up taking Alex Pereira down on the ground in the first round, keeping Alex Pereira on his back, and that's what Prochazka's got to do in this fight. Back Pereira up, hem him up against the fence, take his behind down and hold him there. Cause damage, tire him out, throw a lot of ground and pound, which is what he did in the first round, right? Second round, it was kind of back and forth, still back and forth. There was times when Yuri Prochazka had hit Alex Pereira. It looked like Alex Pereira was hurt, but the dude shows no facial expression, so you couldn't really tell if he was hurt or not, but he was backing up a lot. Now, the aggressiveness can get you in trouble. If you are moving in too frantically, you gotta be careful walking in there with Alex Pereira because that's how he ended up winning the fight. Yuri Prochazka ends up blitzing him to the cage and Alex Pereira hits him with that dang left hook. That's how you win the fight. Just don't get hit with Alex Pereira's left hook. It was downhill from there. Dropped him with the left hook. Prochazka goes in for the takedown and finishes with elbows up against the fin, and it was over. But I did think that Yuri Prochazka was winning the fight up until that point, all right? So I think if Yuri Prochazka is going to win this fight, he's going to have to be more versatile in switching his stances. Maybe coming out right side forward this time, because Alex Pereira loves to throw that back right leg kick, predominantly keeping his left side forward. If Yuri Prochazka could come out right side forward, it's going to neutralize that leg kick because they're going to go shin to shin. Now, if you stick that left leg out there, Alex Pereira is going to take advantage of it. So you got to come out open stance. Keep eating his space, but if you think you got him hurt, don't rush in because Alex Pereira can hit you with that left hook and drop you at any moment. You got to pick your shots, Prochazka. So that's what I think Prochazka's got to do. Keep the aggressiveness going, but be aware. Get him up against the fence, take him down, ground and pound him, all right? Just be aggressive and wear his behind out. Alex Pereira, man, all he's got to do is do what he do. Just do what he do. The dude is a sniper when it comes to his techniques. Can hit you from afar, can hit you in close, and everything that he throws got 100% power behind it. That's what it looks like to me because he just touches dudes and they go down. Let me know in the comments who you got winning this main event. This UFC 303 going down this Saturday. I'll be there, so I hope to see you there, guys. Peace.